Hello, sports fans. It's Saturday. I think it's June 13th. I'm not sure, though. We've just spent 8 days on the road. I left here Friday a week ago with the vet cart. And then Saturday, we left for Joliet, Illinois. Mr. Winkler and I got back into Little Rock last night on Friday night about 9 o'clock, so we didn't take time to do the final recap video. So I'm doing that as a missing man formation. This is Mr. Winkler's chair, and it has various artifacts which I'll tell you about from our tour, the Hot Rod Power Tour 2026. Well, about 1,680 miles in an open cockpit car, the VetteKart. We think 4.0 or 5.0, we're not sure which version it is, but it performed flawlessly, other than we broke a fender off. This artifact right here. We broke that one off too, but we got it welded on back in Manhattan, Illinois, and they did a good job. It stayed on. This one we welded in Rantoul, Illinois. Some really nice folks at Doc's Autos Repair, and it broke off again, but we just borrowed their welder. It wasn't their fault. And some other artifacts along the way. This is a Fireball Dad Bod fanny pack that has 27 shots of Fireball in it. Picked that up somewhere at a little bitty grocery store, not little bitty, but a country grocery store in Illinois, south of Rantoul. Pretty cool. Looks like a hairy belly with a spout where you can put out your 27 shots. This is blackberry liquor from Uranus, Missouri. The Uranus Fudge Factory. The best fudge in the world comes from Uranus. Quite an experience. Those folks have got their fudge going on, and they use the Uranus, Missouri to their full advantage. Quite a fun stop. Quite a fun stop. This is the Chevrolet Performance hat that I won on Friday at the end of the journey at the main stage by answering correctly that the engine in the 1953 Corvette was known as Blue Flame. And by winning that hat, I got the attention of the Master of Ceremonies, and I said, you know, we're two old guys. We've driven about 1,800, at that point about 1,700 miles, in an open cockpit car, VetteKart 5.0. And we really think we should be up on stage. So he said, come on up. So me and Mr. Winkler went up on stage with our Coors Light, and they talked about our journey in the VetteKart and being the only cart that made the full long haul, the only cart on the tour this year, best we know. So it was quite a good close to a week-long event where we had wonderful times. We got wet many times, we got hot many times, but the main thing is we got this little artifact right here. It's metal, you can see my magnet sticking to it. That's the official long hauler plaque for making it from Joliet, Illinois, all the way down to Tulsa Raceway Park on Friday. We had a fabulous time. We saw great countryside. We stayed in a restored 1940s motor course that was fabulous in Sullivan, Missouri. If you're traveling Route 66, please stop at Shamrock Court. They've done a fabulous job with it. We've met the owner, the original owner that was born there, basically, and grew up there. Wrote his parents running that motor court with 10 units. You can imagine how it was when Route 66 was founded, and they opened that in 1947. But yeah, we had some trials and tribulations along the way. Fenders breaking off. We lost a fuel pump relay Friday about noon in the middle of nowhere, Oklahoma. We had gotten off of the route, so we had no hot rodder support at a Casey's General Store, and I figured out pretty quickly that the fuel pump relay had gotten wet many times. And so I just wired around it. I just went direct power from the master to the fuel pump. Boom. Life is good. We made our way on down to Tulsa Raceway Park. We made a drag run in St. Louis at Worldwide Technology Speedway, where we defeated a 1969 Primo 396 big block Chevelle. I slept on the line because I didn't want to break anything launching that T56 with Wink in the right front seat and 200 pounds of luggage on the back. We still managed a 1515 ET at 96 miles an hour, I think. And we beat the Chevelle. That was the main thing. Right at the end, the old LT1 wrapped up at the end and motored right out the back door and beat the Chevelle. So I tell you all that to say that the 2026 Power Tour long haul was a fabulous experience. That many days and miles in an open cockpit car with one of your best friends, priceless. If you have the opportunity to do the Power Tour, by all means, do it. It doesn't matter what you do it in. We chose to do it in that because we built it with our own two hands. Wink did all the tube work. I did all the suspension and powertrain and electrical work. It was a joint effort and it worked out wonderfully well. So I thank you all for following along. This is a long video. Hope it uploads. But 2026 Hot Rod Power Tour is officially over because I'm back home in Tupelo, Mississippi, USA. Salute.